Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Berdinio back with another video. This is not really a video, it's more of an audio. Because, as you know, I mentioned in my previous video that my ring light was damaged. The holder for my phone came off. Now, the whole thing's damaged because when it fell down that time, the light cracked and now it doesn't even come on. So, I don't want to let that little bump in the road stop me from putting out content. And coupled with the fact that my ring light had spoiled and I've been traveling, and on the weekend it was my mom's birthday, I wasn't able to drop a video, so we're gonna do that now. I'm sorry for taking forever, but I'm here now, and alhamdulillah, we will cover what happened in match week 16, inshallah. So listen, the highlight of the game week is the fact that Manchester is red. We decked Man City at the Etihad 2-1. Manchester is red, even in spite of City's treble and their dominance in domestic titles. United has always owned Manchester, but the biggest club in England. And to show you how red England is, Liverpool are top of the Premier League right now. Listen, I'd rather they win it than City win it, because again, 5 in a row, we can't have that. That's making the EPL look like a farmers league, and it's not. And I just hate City more than Liverpool. It is what it is. I prefer they match our 20 Premier League titles than Man City win 5 in a row. Diallo. With a masterclass. My boy is coming for Rashford's number 10 shirt. He's coming for it, bro. Rashford, your days are numbered. In fact, I think he knows his days are numbered. Why do I say this? Because Rashford and also Garnacho, who is another one I feel needs to leave. I feel like good things happen when Garnacho doesn't play. But anyway, they were both dropped from the Manchester Derby squad. And I guess that kind of, in a sense, lit a fire under Rashford in the wrong way, because he shouldn't have come out and said that he wants to go. That should have given him more ginger to want to perform more. But instead, he chose to go the diva route. You know, this is one of the reasons him and Garnacho were dropped, because both of them behave like egotistical divas. But anyway, he chose to go the diva route and say he wants a new challenge, hinting at the fact that he wants to leave Manchester United. And I love what Amorim came out and said. He was like, bro, you want a new challenge? There's new management here. You want a new challenge? There's new ownership here. Things aren't the same as they used to be. There's a challenge to be faced head on here. You are a Mancunian through and through. You haven't known anything in your life more than Manchester United. You came from the academy. Bro, stay here and just fix up and stop behaving like a diva. But bro said he wants to go. To be fair, I feel like his time is up. He hasn't been playing well, and that's why he was dropped for the derby. He also wasn't playing 90 minutes. He'd come on as a sub, but he'll start the game and he won't finish. But it is what it is, man. If he wants a new challenge, let him go and find it. Hey, Hala Madrid. Yes, we drew against Rayo Vallecano, but it's not 0 points like Barcelona. Visca Barca. 0-1 loss against Leganés. And another thing that sweets me about that draw, I wanted the 3 points, but I'm still happy with the point because it still closes the gap. But did you guys see Valverde's goal? Stunner from outside, reminiscent of Toni Kroos. That's why Toni Kroos said he's happy to give his number 8 to Valverde, and he's living up to the shirt number. He really is. Listen, man, we're going to have a quick recap on what happened in the Premier League, and I want to start off by saying FPL weren't too great. Captain Cold Blanc, despite the 2-1 win versus Brentford, unfortunate because the person that scored for Brentford was Mbuemo, who I just took out of my team, ironically. But anyway, I finished with 48 points and I took minus points. For those of you that understand the Fantasy Premier League lore, when you do too many transfers, you're allowed free transfers, but once you go over that limit, you get minus points. So I took -4. So basically, I finished with 44 points. And the average was 47. So I finished with lower than the average. But anyway, that's all right. We go again next week. Let's do a quick recap, as I said, of what happened in the Premier League. You have Arsenal versus Everton. I don't know. We need to have a serious conversation about Arsenal beginning to bottle things, because they had a chance to close the gap between them and Liverpool and Chelsea, because Arsenal drew against Everton via clean sheet points, by the way, when if they won, like I said, they would have closed the gap between them and Liverpool, because Liverpool drew 2-2 against Full Haram. I don't want to say ham because that's haram in Islam, so I call them Full Haram. You get me? They drew 2-2. Anthony Robinson with 2 assists. That's a guy United should be watching out for. He needs to be signed to the club. Low key, just on a low key thing. You get me? But they had a chance to close it up. But instead of them closing the gap, it was Chelsea that closed the gap because they won their match. But anyway, we also had Newcastle 4 versus Leicester 0. Ruud van Nistelrooy's first defeat as an EPL manager. I think when he managed United, he was undefeated. His first few games for Leicester, I think he won 2 and drew 1. And this is his first loss. We also had Wolves versus Ipswich, finished 1-2. Cunha points, finally, after keeping faith in him for so long, returned finally. We also have Nottingham Forest versus Villa, finished 2-1. There's also Southampton versus Spurs. That match finished 0-5. Spurs thrashed Southampton. And it was all in the first half, funny enough. Then we also have Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Finished 1-3 in favor of Palace. And then Bournemouth versus West Ham. Yo, did you guys see that insane free kick Enes Unal scored? Like, I don't know why. When I was watching the match, I had a feeling that he was just going to score. And I don't even know him as a set-piece taker like that. But he delivered. And this was shortly after West Ham had scored. Wan-Bissaka wanted to give assist points and clean sheet points. But my ops will not succeed in FPL because I know a few people in my leagues that had him. But they will not succeed in FPL. But anyway, this has been your boy Bedinho. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.